Next honoree, Rocky Bucano.
Bronx native Rocky Bucano has hip-hop pumping in his veins. It's that passion that prompted him to leave a successful and secure TV career as a technical director to help mold and support a bold new form of music, then widely dismissed as a trend. With the launch of Strong City Records, the label he founded with hip-hop trailblazer Jazzy J in 1987, Rocky helped expand hip-hop's outreach with a roster of such pioneering artists as Masters of Ceremony, Busy Bee, Ice Cream Tea, Diamond D, and Ultimate Force. Always pushing the culture forward, in 1991, he launched his hip-hop marketing and promotion firm, Third Rail Entertainment, quickly becoming the go-to for music powerhouses like MCA, Virgin, Atlantic, Warner Brothers, and Sony. Working as executive vice president of Rowdy Records, he was also instrumental in singer Monica's rise as the label's first platinum-selling artist. Switching up gears slightly in 2006, he took his talents back to the community, taking over the iconic New York Gauchos after-school basketball program, which has produced more than 30 NBA players and countless college stars. There, his many accomplishments include raising funds to renovate the gym and negotiating a lucrative licensing deal. For over a decade and counting, he's been in the role of a lifetime, serving as executive director of the Universal Hip Hop Museum, literally building a home for the culture. With exhibits already on display and the museum's physical grand opening scheduled for 2024, Rocky Bucano is ensuring that the genre's history and legacy will be preserved in its birthplace well beyond Hip Hop 50, which is why he is the 2023 Living Legends Foundation Hip Hop Visionary Award honoree.
So come on, y'all, give it up for hip hop. And give it up for all our honorees before now. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Azim Rashid. I'm a lifelong hip-hopper myself. I started rapping at 17 years old, a rap group out of Dallas, Texas called Nemesis. So it's a full circle moment for me because I know for a lot of us, hip-hop changed our lives, but for me, hip-hop saved my life. So I want to say thank you to hip-hop, but more importantly, we now have someone who is going to give us a home for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Rocky Bucano.
Wow, so much to say and so many people to thank. First and foremost, I want to thank God for getting us all here safely tonight and to making sure that we all get home safely tonight. I've been on this journey for more than 14 years. This is a journey that really started as an audacious dream because hip-hop means so much to me. I'm one of the few people that can say I've been there from the very beginning, before hip-hop was even a thing. I've seen hip-hop go from the streets to where it is today. I've been a part of the journey with so many people in this room, and I want to just give some shout-outs. Shout out to my guy, Troy Shelton. Troy Shelton, where you at, Troy? L.A. Reid, I don't know if you're still here. L.A. Reid was a big part of helping me become the executive vice president of Rowdy Records with Dallas Austin. Teddy Riley, another good friend of mine who I had the opportunity to work with to help him get his company, New Jack Swing Productions, started and launched the careers of the group Blackstreet. You know, I've been involved in music, but my biggest journey is with the Hip Hop Museum. So I'm profoundly humbled and deeply grateful as I stand before you tonight to accept the Hip Hop Visionary Award from the Living Legends Foundation. The journey that I began 14 years ago to establish a permanent home dedicated to the preservation, celebration, and to advance the rich tapestry of hip-hop culture has been nothing short of remarkable. Tonight I am proud to share with you that the hip-hop's future home at the Bronx Point will open in 2025. The Hip Hop Museum represents not just a personal endeavor, but a collective commitment to ensure that the invaluable history of hip hop culture is documented, archived, and made accessible to the entire world. This journey is a testament to the dedication of not just me, but my incredible team that I have built over 14 years, some of whom are in this room: Tracy Jordan, Deidre Tate, Senyon Kelly, DJ clientele from the West Coast, part of the world-class Wrecking Crew, Adrian Miller, and so many others who are not here today. The Hip Hop Museum is basically belongs to us. You know, this is not just a museum that is going to tell stories about the past and to make sure that the legacies of so many legends are preserved and celebrated. It's a museum that will hopefully inspire future generations to be artists, storytellers, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. This museum is really one of the few that is Black-owned, right? I know that may not sound too important to some of you in the room, but when you build a museum, it really takes so many people to make sure that it gets to the finish line. A museum is like building a pyramid from Egypt. It needs so much infrastructure. It needs so many people to make sure that it gets built. It needs so many people to contribute artifacts and memorabilia. It needs so many people to create content to make sure that the stories are accurately told. And more importantly, it needs money. And I'm proud to say that we've raised over $60 million to bring this project to the finish line. This past summer, the world celebrated the 50th anniversary of hip hop. It is paramount that we each do our own to preserve hip hop's rich history. There's a lot of talk in this room about how much we love hip hop, how much hip hop has done for us, how much hip hop has done for the record business, for the recording industry, and not just the recording industry. Hip hop has touched every part of today's modern society. You cannot go anywhere in the world and not experience hip hop. In some parts of the world, they cherish hip hop more than we do here in the States. If you go to Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro, or you go to Johannesburg in South Africa, or you go to Paris, France, the culture is rich and strong in those countries. You know, hip hop is evolving. It's taking on so many different forms. And today's generation is just elevating hip hop as they know how. I know some people criticize today's generation, but I'm here to tell you that it was the same way when we started with our version of hip hop back in the day. Nobody thought it was anything that needed to be on radio. And today it's now the most dominant music and art form in the entire world. So I want to thank each and every one of you, and I want to thank the Living Legends Foundation for bestowing this honor onto me. It's not just about me, it's about my team, it's about the people that I care so much about. It's about making sure that people like Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel and Run DMC and Lauryn Hill and Queen Latifah, that their legacies are preserved for future generations. Thank you very much.